Celebrations of the 60th Jamhuri Day climaxed with a proclamation by President William Ruto vacating the requirement of a visa for anyone interested in visiting Kenya from January 2024. With the new policy, travelers will be vetted in advance since it will be mandatory to obtain electronic travel authorization.
It shall no longer be necessary for any person from any corner of the globe to carry the burden of applying for a visa to come to Kenya. To echo the call of the Turkana people to the world, Tobongu Lore, a simple message to humanity: welcome home.
Rwanda recently made a similar declaration, but only for African countries who have up to 3 months and East African citizens who have up to 6 months before necessity for a visa. Other countries that offer visa-free entry to all African citizens are Seychelles, Gambia, and Benin.
Our world, ladies and gentlemen, our world and the good in it belongs to those who are not shy to embrace globalization. Kenyans have shown time and again that we are not afraid of the world beyond our borders. We venture abroad fearlessly and warmly welcome our visitors from near and far.
While the president has been clear on abolishing visas and how entry into the country will be processed, there are still concerns of a lack of clarity on the cost of processing the authorization. It is still unclear what countries will reciprocate the gesture by Kenya. It is also unclear why a government claiming to be broke would choose to forfeit income from visa applications.
We are the first home of all humanity, and we joyfully embrace our ancestral task of welcoming humanity home.
In 2022, Kenya was ranked 31st out of 54 states in the Visa Openness Index that ranks how open a country is to visitors from African countries. The report, however, acknowledging the concerns on open borders, including smuggling, insecurity, and the impact on local markets, recommended alternatives to abolishing the visa, which include lowering fees and making visa on arrival standard for African visitors. A visa-free Africa for all Africans is a key part of Africa Union's Agenda 2063, although implementation of the initiative has been slow. The decision by the government to set aside the visa requirement for those coming into the country from January 1st is a charm offensive aiming at luring tourists and investors. For K24 from Uhuru Gardens, I'm David Kagina.